Ohio State students staged a sit-in at the student union today after the university announced the closure of the Office of Diversity of Inclusion and will modify scholarships geared towards students of diverse backgrounds. A university spokesperson says 16 positions will be eliminated, but OSU is working to find them new roles at the university if possible. NBC4's Sierra Johnson is live at campus. And Sierra, you spoke with a graduate whose scholarship will be impacted by this decision?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The Young Scholars is a program under the umbrella of the Office of Diversity and Inclusion. We had a chance to speak with a graduate who says she's concerned and really disappointed that future Buckeyes will not have a chance to experience the same thing she did with that program.
The Young Scholars program was actually pretty rigorous. We got selected in the 6th grade, so I got selected in 1993, and we had to maintain an overall 3.0 plus GPA.
Tamika Cobb says the trajectory of her life changed when she was selected to take part in the Young Scholars program.
I came from a predominantly black neighborhood, low-income neighborhood, filled with crime in the 90s from Youngstown, Ohio, and to come somewhere where it is the exact opposite of that.
She says not only did the program cover tuition and other expenses, it created community in a situation that at times could be isolating. But OSU is the latest institution to fall in line with directives from the Trump administration or risk losing federal funding. The changes will lead to the closure of 2 campus offices and the elimination of 16 positions. One of those offices, the Office of Diversity and Inclusion, which offers the Young Scholars program, will cease to exist.
And I think that people who are not in the minority don't understand what it's like to walk into a room, let's say Hitchcock, a lecture hall of 500 people, and you look around and there might be a handful of people that look like you.
A statement to NBC4 from the OSU College Republicans expresses its full support for the recent changes implemented by President Carter, including the removal of ODI, with a quote reading in part, "Providing opportunities and benefits strictly on the basis of race is never acceptable, and this decision is a great step towards achieving a truly merit-based approach that is fair for all individuals, regardless of their background." Cobb says her concern is for the future students who may never experience the support, both financially and emotionally, through their time at OSU.
People need to understand that giving somebody a chance that wouldn't have a chance otherwise who is qualified, there's no crime in that.
In a message to, in a message to university staff and students, OSU President Ted Carter explained that current students who have already earned an award will retain their scholarship. That message also explains that some of the programs, like the Young Scholars program, will be maintained by eligibility, but may be modified to ensure compliance with law. We're local for you on the campus of The Ohio State University. Sierra Johnson, NBC4.
Sierra, thank you. Now, that executive order from President Trump is forcing change at universities across the country as lawmakers in Ohio consider doubling down. A bill that would ban DEI programs and spending statewide has passed the Ohio Senate and is now in the House. All this has students speaking out. Ohio University in Athens has not announced any changes to their programs or scholarships, but students have been protesting this week, demanding transparency there. Students have also been protesting at the University of Cincinnati, where the president says the future of diversity, equity, and inclusion programs is up in the air. Now, earlier this week, President Neville Pinto said those decisions depend on the fate of the Ohio Senate bill. The president also said they are correcting new bathroom signs that went viral, calling the signage saying biological men and biological women in error. We have more details on the bill Ohio lawmakers are considering and the changes Ohio's public universities are making over at NBC4i.com.